Nimbus, the space gate, the dark world is charged up and now open. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. It's your boy KDZ bringing you guys another market watch. Again, guys, the reason why we do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games, and I want to continue to build a community that has the same love and passion for admiring all those gorgeous store windows as I do. And with that, let's get into it. Of course, right now we got Bullsword Dragon up on our screen. That is not where we left off yesterday, most definitely, but I don't mind starting here. Bullsword used to be a $60 to $80 card on release. Let's go first to Ed. What are we looking at right now? What are we looking at? Lightly play first hit is 516, near mint first hit is 593, $6. $20 playset for original print secret rare cybernetic horizon Bullsword Dragon. Tier 3 playset. Excuse me. Your tier 3 playset. A playset between 14 $25. You're getting your original print Bullsword Dragons. I mean, you're coming out 10 copies for the price of what one used to cost. I mean, yeah, we do have other extra deck monsters that we can go into now, and I think, yeah, that's what makes access code just that much better because Bullsword Dragon cannot be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one attack position monster, changes to the defense position. Also, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect activation. Once per turn, when this card declares an attack on a face-up monster, you can activate this effect. Until the end of this turn, this card gains attack equal to half that monster's current attack, and if it does, that monster's current attack is half. So it does get an attack boost, but it has to declare an attack on a face-up monster to get that attack boost. But the thing is that it requires 3 plus effect monsters, where Access Code Talker just requires 2 plus effect monsters. Thus, you can use Celine, special summon back a spellcaster, and then go into Access Code with only 2 monsters, as opposed to the 3 materials that you need for Bullsword. So that summoning requirement is what I believe puts Access Code Talker above Bullsword Dragon, but that doesn't take anything away from Bullsword. I mean, it has protection, it has a quick effect that cannot be responded to. Like your opponent cannot activate cards or effects, not monster effects. Not they cannot activate cards and respond. Like it has an effect that cannot be responded to. And it can make 2 attacks during the battle phase if you're able to do that. So, and because it's a quick effect, you can activate this during the battle phase, during the battle step, and put one of your own monsters that you've already attacked with in defense position. So it has a great amount of utility, hence its $60 price point on release. But right now it's a prime pickup. It's primed right now. It's primed to be picked up. Um, yeah, that's not where I wanted to go, but let's go ahead and slide over here to 151. It's been about 2-3 weeks since we looked at 151. Had it, I want to say it, of course, guys. We always got the smorgasbord of tabs up top that we never be touching, we never be exiting out of stuff, so we don't be forgetting some of the cards that are just too prime to be picked up right now. And Charizard EX special illustration rare, 48 listed as well as 105, 115, 45. It looks like it's going down, but I want to say like that was the price that it was at like a week ago or 2 weeks ago whenever we looked at it. Same thing with like the Blastoise EX underwater. The Zapdos EX was second in the set, however. I will say that. That was the second most expensive card in the set, Zapdos EX, which is Lure Window. Its full art textured Lure Window is, as Sale would say, when Gohan went SSJ2, incredible. I mean, we do a close up on this. Unfortunately, Pokemon doesn't have a Yu-Gi-Oh card guide type website where we can just go and just admire the rule windows, but that's dope. having all of them on there, having Zapdos in first in a race when Zapdos has the highest speed stat, even though it is his card. But that's incredible. But Blastoise ended up taking over the second slot. 48 listings as well as $41 market rush, 45.56. Blastoise underwater. I mean, it's Blastoise, guys. Say no more. Charmander is actually 65 listings as low as $27 market price 32.01. Excuse me. 65 listings as low as $27 market price 32.01 for the special illustration rare Charmander. Charmander Char. I mean, okay. Charmander with some sand power over here. I'm not sure. I don't believe it. I think the Charmander may be used in the meta, but I don't believe Blastoise is. I'd have to go look at the most recent Pokemon regional that happened. But then you got Giovanni's Charisma over here, full art lure window, special illustration rare, 55 listings low, $13, market price 14.53. Just for that lure window, that is undervalued in my opinion. And I I wonder. I wonder. We in there. Yep. Technical difficulties. I wonder how long we was down for. I wasn't counting the time. I probably should have counted it. Was we still talking about bull sword? Was we really going on a 5 minute rant comparing bull sword to the big homie access code? Who I mean, I guess we're gonna have to go down the rabbit hole on. I don't even remember what I was saying. But of course, like always, we be doing these market watches outside a lab with the live, shooting the lab with you guys. Um, so of course you're gonna hear the birds and the bees and your occasional ambulance driving by. Um, speed into the rescue in the wind blowing, but it's ever so cool out here today. The setting is uber cool. But let's get into well, first let's go down Cybernetic Horizon a little bit. What was the last time I looked at Cybernetic Horizon? Danger Vehicle probably wasn't that long ago, honestly, if I had Broadsword up here. A pinpoint landing, currently testing steel in a master duel. I'm using it at one as a one of in ninjas. The time I played it, it put in some work. It put in some work. Um, I thought it was pretty cool. It definitely, I got more value out of it. I turned it into a plus one. It didn't just replace itself. I'll say that in the duel that I was able to use it in. I'm probably going after this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream the Master Duel, but I'm more than likely be playing it just to test some stuff out again. Keep that TCG spirit alive. No, that's what it was. It was on 151. Wow. I don't know if it was the talking about dragons or what that got me back on where our focus was, but let me go ahead and slide right back on over here. Uh He was looking at Blastoise, Bulbasaur, talking about Giovanni's charisma. I mean, that's just a charismatic card. Like, look at that. Dope. And again, guys, we still doing the giveaway. All you guys need to do to enter the giveaway, be subscribed to the 2TCG YouTube channel, guys. Like the stream, and when the stream ends and when it turns into a video, comment on the video what is one of your top 10 favorite lure windows of any card from any game, and put the name of the set beside the lure window in the comment, and you'll be entered to win those 3 Sword and Shield base set packs, guys. All right, come on. We haven't, since we've been doing this giveaway, I have not, um, you know, showed Sword and Shield base. So you probably don't know what you can get in here, guys. But I mean, getting some Pokemon cards, like I said, who don't like Pokemon cards for just talking about your passions? You can pull a Marnie full art. I mean, I can't really say I'm a huge fan of Marnie. Uh, Sword and Shield character played a role in the story. I think she has an older brother that's a gym leader. Is that her older brother? I think so. Her older brother's pretty cool. I give her that. She got a cool older brother, but the waifu tax is definitely not there for me. Snorlax VMAX over here, and by far Sword and Shield just destroyed the gold secret rares and the hyper rares. Like the Sword and Shield era of Pokemon cards was, as the collector would say, magnificent. Just very impressed with the card quality and the card stock and the card design of the VMAX. I mean, even the Sword and Shield game, I'm considering right now the definitive way to play Pokemon, to play it as a video game, is Sword and Shield. Like that, in my opinion, has everything for a Pokemon game. The only thing I think could have made it better is if they put triple battles in there. If they had triple battles in there, it would be next level. I mean, it is next level, but it would be even more next. It would go even further beyond. Plus Ultra Detroit Smash. Okay, that that's what it would do. I mean, but you can pull some pretty good Pokemon in here. Lapras, full art, Sableye, full art. If we're just talking about your passions, guys, that's what we over talking. You got a professor's research in here with Professor. Which one is it? Magnolia. Bede, another character from the Sword and Shield. Mm, I'm not a huge fan. This card is Ashi and B Secret. 93 listings as well as 992 market price 1444. When I was looking at buying this card, it was a $50 card. I'm happy that I didn't buy it. However, it's gotten like other reprints since then for this particular card and like full art, alternate art reprints for it. But I really do like this gold. The gold secret rares are, like I said, they're incredible. So it being a $10 to $15 card right now is really nice, especially when if you guys were to go over the pool rates for these types of cards, it's pretty staggering how good of a price that is. But I want to say there was something in Magic that was happening that I was interested in. Oh yeah, they did do the Middle Earth, the universes beyond. The issue that I had with this, like I was extra hyped for this set, not because of the One Ring, but I was extra hyped for this set because of which is pretty cool. That's a pretty cool concept how they did the One Ring and made one card to symbolize the One Ring. That's pretty cool. Um, but no, the reason why I was a little taken aback on this is because they used they used just different characters for Aragorn and Frodo. Like they just use different characters. If they would have just did pictures of the actors that played these in the movie, this would have been goaded. That's why I was extremely excited for this because I seen that and I thought that's what they were going to do. Like, um, what is it? It's like Universes Beyond or something. Let me just do Optimus Prime and reverse engineer it. Like we were going over Optimus Prime and them before, and how they did Magic MTG did the crossover with them. Um, oh, it's only bringing up their specific set. Will I be able to get it out of this one? No. Universes Beyond. This is going to bring up everything, though. Doctor Who, no. They don't even have it up here. It was like, okay, let me do. What is one of the people's names from Stranger Things? 11. Was that her name? Yeah, 11, the mage. And I should be able to reverse it. And the secret layer drops here. Look. They did the crossover with Stranger. They got 11 up in here, bruh. Come on now, MTG. But no, in here, well, I mean, where else are you going to get the artwork for, the lore windows if you're not using the actors in Stranger Things? But no, they did one for that one movie, the Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out, but they did illustrations of the actors that played them when they could have did anything, like how they did with Lord of the Rings, which I wonder if like they would have needed like their consent. Like right here, Zinc Paladin Unbroken. This guy was the actor that played Zinc in the movie. So they did an illustration for him. And I'm pretty sure they did one for Michelle Rodriguez as well. I don't remember the name of her character though. Funny movie though. If you guys haven't seen the movie, I recommend going and seeing what's it called? Dungeons and Dragons, yeah. But you got Zinc right here, Secret Lair Drop Series. 22 listings, a market price 39.60. For the non-foil, market price 36.51 for the foil, which is kind of interesting. But starting right here near mints are 44.33. It's about $45 card, but not very many listings. But just a way to immortalize the character, if you will. And it would have just been so dope because I'm just a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings movies. If they would have actually used the character from the movie, what was the Frodo's real? I don't even remember Frodo's like real person's name. The actor's name. It's like right on the tip of my tongue though. Oh, I can't remember what it was. But if they would have did that, that Lord of the Rings set would have been goaded. But then we just jumped to a random tab, jumped through the ether into a random tab, and we put amazing memories. As a matter of fact, that made me want to look at the base price for some extra rarity cards from some set. What set was it? Was it Starlight or Collector's Rare? Mm, that's tough. I don't even remember what the set was. But just looking at amazing memories. First edition booster boxes, 32 listings as low as 59.99, market price 59.73. A base price for a collector's rare out of here than one in every 72 packs, about three boxes, 60 times 380 after tax, 190, 195, 200. So the base price for a collector's rare is $200. Bearing the floor, 42 listings as low as $99, market price 123.71. The most expensive collector's rare in the set. And that if the as low as listing is true, then you can get two for the price of one. However, this is getting reprint in exactly a month in the same rarity and in a higher rarity. So, and in a much lower rarity. So, I would think that this was probably going to fall. So, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole, a 10-foot pole, as Saki would say. But Excel Synchron Stars Dragon is definitely going to take over the top slot. I don't know how much of it is going to like reverse or if it's just going to stay where it's at and take over, even though it's 54 listings as low as 82.98, market price 95.30 for Excel Synchron Stardust Dragon. It looks like it's going down if that as low as listing price is true. And then you come over here to Guardian Chimera, 31 listings as low as 68.87, market price 86.05. Really good card, particularly for fusion decks. And fusion is like a very unique mechanic because, or summoning mechanic, fusion and ritual, because they're like, they're weaker from the perspective than Synchro exceeds link summoning and pendulum summoning because you have to have an extra card to be a catalyst for the fusion or ritual summon. However, they can fusion summon and ritual summon with cards from the a lot of times from the hand, deck, or graveyard or field, and the monsters can be face down. So they can play around a lot of interesting things like that. Even though, like I said, they're innately weaker because they need the catalyst card for the fusion or the ritual summon. The Guardian Chimera, really good card, is down off of its spike. Up to the 8605 because of the Guardian, the branded Chimera deck that was running around. But even with the base price of what a collector should be out of the set, you're looking like essentially a play set of these for the price of what it would cost to pull one at random. So even after the spike, it's still on Uber deal mode. And of course, guys, we be talking about these TCG markets like um, they're in a vacuum. Like there's like we live in these worlds. Like there's nothing else to buy other than trading cards. Because of course, for the 200 you can buy a lot of things in this world for the $200. But we in TCG world right now. We done jumped off into some newer windows, popped off the Nimbus, landed on Nebulandia. We ain't coming back for a little bit. And then you got ultra rare band of players, 60 listings, as low $38, market price $48. Clearly falling, about to get another ultra rare reprinting. Yeah, definitely unload this if you haven't. It would be foolish to hold this. I mean, there's a lot of cards right now that just be foolish to hold because of that 25th rare anniversary collection. Like I've been talking about it since it was announced and since I started the channel, but like it's here now. Like it's like in 2 weeks we're gonna start getting reveals and spoilers and what the cards look like in 2 weeks, guys. Like that's 2 weekends of some football. That's like week 9 and week 10 of the Yu-Gi-Oh season, and then we're gonna start be getting revealed. So time never stops. It just steadily keeps going. The only thing that changes is what you do with it. Magna Crusadia Abermax, immaculate lure window. Like they show him in Master Duel, and Master Duel again. Like I said, I think it's so cool because you get to get the full force of the lure windows in Master Duel because there's no like foil that's reflecting off of the mirrors in your eyes and making you miss the background, miss the setting. Like there's nothing like that. So it shows all of the lure windows in all their glory. And Magna Crusadia Afromax, man, he's just one of the coolest designs of a character I have ever seen. I'm about to be. I'm not sure if this is in the 25th Rarity Anniversary Collection. If it is, that's dope. I'm gonna be all over the QCSR for this. And just playing Master Duel, I kind of like actually got the because I'm a huge proponent for playing non-foil cards, guys. Like I love me some comics. Like we go over here and do the advanced search real quick. I ain't did the advanced search in a minute. We just gonna filter for commons. They're commons in Yu-Gi-Oh! And other games they're non-foils though. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like the only game where their non-foil their non-foil cards are a rarity. But yeah, look at these commons. A lot of the expensive ones are like random, unique copies of cards, like World Championship Series common, Astro Pack 3, Camion Wizard common, uh, Toys R Us Throwdown promo, token Ojama Black common, just weird stuff like that. But commons, they're so dope. They feel so good in the sleeve, and that's why I'm a huge proponent of grabbing structure decks because structure decks reprint a lot of cool cards that were not printed in a non-foil rarity in a non-foil rarity. We'll probably go if you got some time. We'll probably go over a structure deck and just get a look at that example. What we looking at right now? We ain't got no time, but yeah, like I said, the commons are dope, and it would be dope if Konami printed every card in non-foil. That would be fire. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream market watch. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Something happened in the ether. We got disconnected. Hold on, though. Yeah, like always, like Kakarot, send me your energy so we can get that space gate charged up for a part two so we can come out here and drop a part two. Because there's just so many cards to talk about, guys. Like 30 minutes, we got to keep it, sweet, short and sweet. But it would be dope if we could own up to what we said we was gonna do, dropping two of these every day and doing the second one at 5 p.m. Central Standard. But send me that energy, guys. And with that, we're gonna be up out of here. Are we in there? Are we in there? The invest? Yeah, we in there.